So instead of buying a streaming service that you're going to pay monthly for, use a device you already own. Like this is my iPod Touch 4. This has been with me since like 2010 or whenever it came out. Or buy a $30 MP3 player. So this is for my daughter, and I got this off of Amazon. And you can add music to this, and it has upgradable storage as well, unlike the iPod. So you can put an SD card in here and have up to, I think it was 256 gigs. I'll have everything in the description down below about that. If you're needing a device for only music or an MP3 player, these are the way to go in my opinion. But what we're going to do today is just use these as is, and then we're going to add music to that, and I'll show you how to do that. So let's just get right into it. So both of these have a headphone jack, so you can put your headphones in here, and they also have a Bluetooth option as well. Now if you're going to be using an iPod Classic up to the iPod Touch, they need a special cord. This is called a 30-pin, and this is specifically for that. And if you're like me and you have a MacBook that only has USB-C ports, you'll have to get an adapter as well. And this is USB to USB-C, so yeah. And as for the MP3 player, you're just going to need an adapter. So something that can plug into your computer, and this one's cool because it has both USB and USB-C, and it can do the micro SD card or normal SD, but for this model, you just need a micro SD card. And again, I have links to everything in the description down below, like what SD card size and how many songs you get per SD card. So let's talk about how we can get music to our devices. So the ones I'll be using today is YouTube and Spotify. So with YouTube, you can copy the song link from YouTube by using the URL at the top and pasting that into YouTube to MP3 downloader. That'll be in the description down below. And then as for Spotify, you can create a playlist. You can also look for an album, and then you go to these three dots, and then you're gonna go to Share, then to Copy Link to Playlist, and then you'll paste that into Spotify Downloader. And again, that's in the description down below. So how do you move your files to your MP3 player or your iPod? So with YouTube to MP3, you're just getting the MP3 file. With Spotify, you can get zip files or the individual MP3 songs. If you do these zip files, you get all the songs, but you'll need to unzip them. And that means you can either double click them when using a MacBook, or with Windows, you'll right click and then you'll go to the zip extract all, and then you choose the location where all the songs go. So for the MP3 player, you just move the songs to the root of the SD card, and that just means the very beginning of the SD card. You don't put it in any other folder. For the iPod, you'll need to plug in your iPod to the computer with that special cord and the adapter if needed. You're going to open iTunes and move the music into your songs, and then from songs to your iPod. You can also skip this step and just drag it straight to your iPod if it allows you to do that. And that's it. That's how you get your iPod or MP3 player to something you can use without paying streaming services. And I would love to know your thoughts down below. Do you also use an MP3 player or an iPod? Do you plan on getting one? I'd love to know. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.